Hey everyone, today I want to show you how to handle normal distribution probability questions, and I have one example here. The question is, the IQ scores of a large population are normally distributed with a mean of 100, note that one, and a standard deviation of 15. What percentage of the population has an IQ between 85 and 115? Now, when you find this kind of equations, this is basically the normal distribution curve we are talking about here. And going back here, you know that the formula to get this is normally z. So because we need to find the z, so z is normally x over u, and this u is something like that divided by lambda. Now the x is normally our values, so we can say our x here is 85 and 115. Our u, the u that looks like that, is 100 because it is the mean, and then our this is our standard deviation, which is 15. Now this is a normal distribution curve, and I'm going to try and draw the curve here so that I can explain to you how it works. I'm not very good at drawing it, but I'll do my best. So first of all, we have a line here, then we have one that goes like that. Oh my goodness, today it's right. So it's supposed to be even, so this is not supposed to be looking like this. It's supposed to have come through here because it's supposed to be a normal distribution. So this is where we have 100, and then somewhere here we have 85, and then somewhere here we have 115. Now I chose this specific question because, let me show you, the question is asking what percentage of the population has an IQ between, you see the word between. So when it is between, it becomes a little bit difficult, not like when it is straightforward, like when you were told, if for example you were told to find the population that has an IQ below 85, then what you could have done is basically find the people who are lying here. You see here, this is what is below 85. So this is below. If you were told to find above 85, above 115, this is above 115. It's this part here. Now there is something you need to know. Sorry, before we know that, then what it means is that when you are told to find between, then this is what is between. So you need to find the area of this section that we have here. All right, so how do we do that? Remember our formula here. We need to find the area of this part, then you subtract the area of this part. And let me tell you a trick. Every time you find an area of a normal distribution curve, the area of a section under a normal distribution curve, you always get the area to the left of the value. So for example, if we substitute here with 85, we are going to get the area to the left of 85, which is this part. If we substitute with 115, we are going to get the value to the left of 115, which is the whole of this part, including 85. So let's start with 85 here. We can say z1, which is 85, equals x, 85 minus 100 all over 15. This is giving us negative 15 all over 15, which ideally is negative 1. So this is the area, this is the value we are getting. Once we get this value, we need to take it in the normal distribution table, which I have a sample here. And this normal distribution table is all over the internet. I hope you can see it well. Let me try to make it a little bit larger. Maybe something like that for the sake of your eyes. This table is all over the internet, and you can download it there. And you're also allowed to go with it to the exam, because who is grabbing all these things. So when you get 115, when you get negative 1, this is negative 1.0, you need to come with that figure here, look for negative 1.0, which is here, and then you take this value here. So if this was negative 1.1, you'd take this value. If it was negative 1.2, you'd take this value here, negative 1.3, this value here, and so on and so forth. This being negative 1.0, we will take this value here, which is 15,866. So we come here, and the value is z equals 0.15866. Excellent. This is this area here, the area below 85. What about now the 115? Let's do the 115 here. So it's going to be 115 minus 100 divided, no, we can't do that. Let me just make it cleaner. Let me delete this one. I would rather do it in a better way. Delete this one too. Let me do it down here. So let me just scroll, and I say z2 equals 115 divided by 100 minus 100 divided by 15, which is 15 to the positive, divided by 15, which is 1.0. This is positive 1. So then when you get this, you need to go back to the table and look for positive 1.0. so it has to be somewhere. So 1.0 is here, and the value is 84,134. So Z2 equals 0.84134. This is the area under, from here all the way to the end. So if we have all this area and we have all this area, meaning the area between is the difference between the two guys. So we can say then Z equals 0.84134 minus 0.15866, which is going to give us what? We need to pull out our calculator. Here you go. And we are going to say here, let me move it a little bit is it going to allow me to move it? Yeah. So we are going to say here 0.84, did I enter 4? No. So let me do again 0.84134 minus 0.15 and 866 equals, this is giving me 68,268. So this is 0.68268. This is the area that we are looking for. Then this is the probability of getting that. But let's go back to the question. We asked about the percentage. So when it is a percentage, you need to multiply this guy by 100. So we are going to get the percentage equals 68.268%, and that is the answer. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it and learned. If you have any question that you want to ask me, I am on standby. If you like any clarification, of course, I am here to assist you, and I will gladly do so. Remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's keep learning. Thank you and goodbye.